It's time now for the Thursday, August the 15th, 2019 Muletrain News Program, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Graveside service for Jerry Lionel Gleason, 52, of Lubbock, is set for 10 o'clock Friday morning, August the 16th, at the Lasbuddy Cemetery, with Alan Wisdom of Levelland officiating. Lionel died on August the 12th, 2019 in Levelland. He was born January the 17th, 1967 in Muleshoe to Dr. Jerry and Margaret Mabry Gleason. He married Amanda Collins in December of 2014. Lionel graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1985. He participated in football, the Bailey County 4-H. He won the champion Brahman steer at the Houston Livestock Show in 1985. Lionel graduated with a BSN from the University of Texas Health Science Center in 1998. He worked at hospitals in Houston and Lubbock. Lionel was an avid fisherman. He is survived by his parents, Dr. Jerry and Margaret Gleason of Levelland, his sister Jacinda Watson and her husband Don of Spring, two brothers, Dr. Jimmy Gleason of Levelland and Jay Gleason of Lubbock, his five nieces and nephews, Reed Watson, Reagan Watson, Kennedy Gleason, Campbell Gleason, and Connor Gleason. The family suggests in lieu of flowers, memorials be sent to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, 120 Wall Street, 29th floor, New York City, New York, 10005. Online condolences may be made at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, graveside service for Jerry Lionel Gleason, 52, of Lubbock, is set for 10 o'clock Friday morning, August 16th, at the Lasbuddy Cemetery, with Alan Wisdom of Levelland officiating. Please keep the Gleason family on your prayer list today. Graveside service for Eddie Wayne Bean, 86, of Muleshoe, were held Monday afternoon at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Eddie died on Friday, August the 9th, in Amherst. He was born October the 3rd, 1932, in Marlow, Oklahoma, as the only child of Fred W. and Eula Mae Baker Bean. Eddie graduated from Sudan High School in 1949. He played basketball for 2 seasons at Eastern New Mexico University, where he met the love of his life, Patsy Weeks. They were married October the 5th, 1951, moving to Needmore in Bailey County, where they would make their home for 67 years. He was the proprietor of the rural grocery store Eddie's Food Market, a familiar stop for those working and living in South Bailey County for more than 30 years. Later, Eddie put his tireless work ethic into farming. He loved all sports, especially basketball, and occasionally beat his children on the court that he built at their home. He also loved anything that could make you laugh. Eddie taught his children to approach life with humor and a smile, to value family, hard work, to be grateful, and to love sports. He is preceded in death by his father and his wife, Bertha Bean, his mother and son-in-law, Gary Elliott. Eddie is survived by his wife, Patsy, 4 children, Dennis Bean and his wife, Deborah, of Amarillo, Mary Catherine K. Elliott of Muleshoe, Laura Buckner and her husband, Lindsay, of Midland, and James Larry Bean and his wife, Patsy, of McKinney. He was very proud of his grandchildren, Susan Allen and her husband Wes, Brian Bean and his wife Amber, Dustin Elliott and his wife Sheila, Darren Elliott and his wife Amber, Jody Seal and her husband W.O., Megan Insweller and her husband Tom, and John Buckner. Eddie was also blessed with 11 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Muleshoe Area Public Library, 322 West 2nd Street, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, graveside service for Eddie Bean was held Monday afternoon, this past Monday, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Please keep the family of Eddie Bean on your prayer list today. Matt and Chance Turney's mother, Maddie Robertson of Morton, died on Thursday, August the 8th in Lubbock. Both her sons grew up here in Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School. Matt now lives in Stanton, and Chance Turney lives in Earth. Please keep the Turney family on the death of their mother, Maddie, on your prayer list today. Well, it is time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. First, a message from our sponsor. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, we've cooled down somewhat, as our high yesterday on Wednesday here at Channel 6 was only 91 degrees during the day. 94 was the high the previous 2 days on Monday and Tuesday. There's been spotty rainfall for at least a week or so now. We haven't gotten a whole bunch of rain here in Muleshoe over the past week or so, but for the month of July at the Mesonet site 2 miles south of town, August total is 1 inch and 78/100 so far on the month, so that is pretty good for August. We'll see what we get going forward. But looking at our forecast, not many rain chances in the next 5 or 6 days here for Muleshoe. Sunny and high near 96 today on Thursday, so we're warming up somewhat. Southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 67. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Friday, heating all the way back up to 98 degrees. South-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy Friday night, low around 67. Saturday, sunny and hot again, high at 100 degrees. Southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Saturday night, low around 67. Sunday, even hotter, high near 101 degrees. South-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 69. Monday, sunny and hot again, high near 99. South-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy Monday night, low around 68. Tuesday, sunny and hot, high near 97 degrees. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 66. So repeating our forecast for today, on Thursday for Muleshoe, sunny and hot, high near 96 degrees. Southwest winds around 10 miles per hour, low around 67 this Thursday night. Friday, sunny and hot, high near 98. Partly cloudy Friday night, low around 67. Then 100 will be the high on Saturday, low 67. Sunday, high at 101, low around 69 Sunday night. So slowly getting extremely hot through this weekend. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news, brought to you by First Bank and Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Millshoe, Texas. I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Millshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
The 80th annual membership meeting of the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association will be held Tuesday, August the 27th at the Bailey County Civic Center here in Muleshoe. Registration will start at 5:30 and a free meal will be served, a barbecue, chicken, and fish at 5:30 also. There will be a short business meeting at 6:30. Be sure, this is very important, to bring your registration card located at the bottom of the Texas Co-op Power magazine for some great door prizes, and there will be many. This is the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association's membership meeting, their 80th annual, on Tuesday, August the 27th at the Bailey County Civic Center here in Muleshoe, starting at 5:30. In our bargain basement, we have found a German Shepherd mixed dog. It is completely white, and also it was found between Needmore and Muleshoe. He is a male and has been neutered. He is definitely someone's pet. Very gentle and sweet. Call Debbie at 806-729-1694. That's found a German Shepherd mixed dog. White, and he was found between Muleshoe and Needmore. He is a male and has been neutered. He is definitely someone's pet. Very gentle and sweet. Call Debbie at 806-729-1694 if this is your dog.
Well, if you haven't looked at the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com lately, our Facebook, Twitter feeds, our YouTube channel, Gil M Advertising, you can see an interview that we did Friday afternoon with a hard rock band, Breaking Solace, as Thursday evening coming through town. They were heading from Colorado to Midland, Odessa for a concert tour. They were an opening band. This is a brand new band, and they're on their first tour together, and they were headed to Midland, Odessa when they broke down. Their engine is totally shot on their microbus, and tow pros pulled them back into town and took them to Burton Service Center, where they became stuck overnight, Thursday night into Friday. And you can see our interview we did with them on Friday afternoon on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Gary Hooten also helped them out. And the Burtons at Burton Service Center, they've had a lot of people come and help them out, along with Chance at Truth Tattoo and many others. When it was decided that they weren't going to be able to get to their next shows, then Christina at Rodeo on Main Street, the bar there, graciously allowed them to play a concert Friday night here in Muleshoe. Romeo showed up on Saturday. I didn't catch his last name. He offered them a free place to stay in town, They will be here for at least another week, and they do need a job. And so if you have a short-term temporary job that these 5 young men can do, you can call me on my cell at 806-566-5881, as they are desperately looking to earn some money while they're here, as they have to totally buy a new engine for their microbus. And again, that's 806-566-5881, because they are here for at least another week. And they are Dan, Rick, and Dakota, all from upstate New York. Then Outlaw, or Tyler, from West Virginia, and Joey, their drummer, is from Canada, and the name of the band is Breaking Solace, and they have a new single out now. You can find it on YouTube or on any of your streaming devices. It's called Throwdown, and again, they are stuck here in town for the next week or so, and they do need a job. Call 806-566-5881. They've painted in the past, all of them, and some have done construction work as well. So call me if you have something that they can do and earn some money while they are here in town.
Muleshoe schools will open for the first time this school year on next Tuesday. That's August the 20th. And Meet the Mules will be that night at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, August the 20th at the Muleshoe High School gymnasium. Now, the last day for the Muleshoe Water Park will be this Sunday, August the 18th. If you have a child who will start to school for the very first time in their lives, we would like very much to interview them. Call us here at Channel 6, 566-5881. That's 566-5881. If you have a child who will start to the school for the very first time in their young lives. We hope you are enjoying listening to the teachers who are new to the Muleshoe school system, and they are all very glad that they are here in Muleshoe.
Of course, you can find that interview on our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube channel, website, muleshoetv.com, and it's rotating on the cable system. Some of the teachers couldn't make it when we did all of our new interviews, and they are Clara Reyes at Dillman. She is a brand new teacher. Leticia Castorina is at DeShazo Elementary School. Griselda Segura is at DeShazo as well. They were doing registration at Dillman and DeShazo when we were doing these new teacher interviews and couldn't make it. Marianne Flores is a new teacher at Watson Junior High School. Lindsay Moon is new at the Muleshoe High School. And Reardon Burke Ruth and Margie Alarcon were both new teachers for the special ed and the MISD migrant programs that did not make our interview. But you can see our interviews with all 36 new teacher and staff members at Muleshoe Independent School District now streaming on our website, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on the cable system here on Channel 6.
The first scrimmage for the Muleshoe Mules will be with Dimmitt, and that will be this Friday. Also, all the teachers of Muleshoe Independent School District and staff will be honored with an appreciation dinner on this Friday at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Eva Atwood celebrated her 103rd birthday last Sunday, and she is our sweetheart for today, and we are so grateful for her. And she is still listening to the Muletrain News and our programming here on Channel 6. Johnny St. Clair reports to us that the Muleshoe High School class of 1969 will have their 50th reunion on September 20th and 21st at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center. They will start at noon on Friday and also on Saturday morning. Lee Owls will be catering their luncheon. Hear and watch the Muleshoe City Council meeting for the month of August on our website, our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channel, and also on cable channel 6 here in Muleshoe. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe.
Remember the family of Rana Ronquillo in your prayers. Also, Evelyn Riley, Erica Sanchez family, Juanita Flores family, Robert Schaefer's family, Paulita Crawford, Fred Clements, Dorothy Lee. Remember Johnny Ferris in your prayers and her family, Don Dyer, Dorothy Smith, Nita Criswell, Jerry Lionel Gleason's family, Eddie Bean's family, and Maddie Robertson's family, all in your prayers, please. Ramon Guillen, the brother of Rosa Davis, needs to be in our prayer list. Also, Wiltsey and Mary Moore, Jimmy Alicon, who is been placed in hospice care, Nona Marlowe, Eric Hall, Dorothy Turner, the family of Landon Nichols, and Landon Nichols also, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, Doris Scott, Dorothy Sarley, Gabby Stone, Brian Taylor. Remember Gail Morris, Jack and Lavon Henderson, Robert and Maureen Hooten. Also remember Linda Stovall, Joe and Donald Phelps. Please remember that we have received rain recently, and we are so grateful for every drop of that rain. Terry and James Byers, Martha Jo Black, Steve Oliver, and his wife Gail are back in Albuquerque after his treatments at MD Anderson in Houston. Ted and Ruth Tucker. Also, don't ever forget the victims and their families of the shootings in El Paso and Dayton. Pat Nichols, Betty Noble, Sandy and Royce Turner, Randy Smith. Please remember in your prayers also Pam Helton, Dawn Williams, Patty Kent, Shelby Harrison, who had successful surgery just recently in Houston, Matthew Alicon, J.W. Harrington, Betty Ennis, Tanya Crawford, Marshall and Ann Head, Sally Ellis, Susan Kirby, Larry and Berta Combs, Leonardo Avilas, Marilyn Nichols, Buck and Lynn Campbell. Always remember them. Barbara Mae Blackman, Jean Allison, Wynn Cantwell, Mary Nell Bleeker, Debbie Trider and her mother Joy Costin, Marjorie Morgan, Gladys Black, also in your prayers, and Walter Marie Bonis.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain, along with all our older Muletrain news programs, on our website, free of charge, on demand. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page at muleshoetv.com.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. It was a big deal in Gordon when the movie man came to town. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy The Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Jerry Venable grew up at Gordon.
Late in the afternoon, us kid would watch for the sun to go down before we could go to the movies. And when the showman showed up in his old, I guess it was a Model A, he'd have to unload everything. And all the kids was able and big enough would help carry the projector in, and we'd get the screen and the film and all that, and help him up the ladder, about a 6 or 8 foot ladder. And he'd set up. That was our movies for the Saturday night. We had about 6 different movies. It lasted 10, 11 o'clock if you wanted to stay. They cost 10 cents no matter how long you stayed. If it was 5 minutes or 4 hours.
The movies were shown in a building owned by the Masonic Lodge.
And they were upstairs. And then the bottom was rented out to whatever. And the movie man rented it every weekend of the year.
The screen was a sheet. The seats weren't too fancy.
They were 2x12s. Rough sawed, I believe.
The show had good crowds.
Because it was lots of people lived in this country out here at that time. The streets, I've seen the streets so full of people, the sidewalks, you couldn't walk. You had to get out in the street. There were so many people in town on Saturdays.
The nearby town of Mingus was the closest place to buy beer.
At one time, I mean, they had 15 beer joints over. You could go one to another, and if you thought you was tough enough, you could just try any of them out. But I have never yet seen anybody tough enough to go to them all. Somebody was always bigger and meaner. And I've seen them get knocked down, dragged out, and hauled off to the hospital or the jail.
Jerry's dad was a farmer and got his first tractor in 1946.
Dad said he couldn't stand those horses anymore. He was too slow. A lot of fence posts went down with that tractor because we couldn't stop it. All we'd do is holler, whoa, maybe, before we thought to pull a clutch on it. One of our neighbors run it up on a big, huge tree that was leaning out over the creek. He run the tractor up on that huge limb running out there, and it held that tractor up. And he was screaming as loud as he could, whoa. It finally died, but he was trying to get that tractor stopped, hollering whoa at it, because he had never been on one before.
Jerry Venable of Gordon. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.